Hello and welcome to the Cryptonaut podcast YouTube edition. I guess we call it. I almost said Patreon edition, but this isn't. This is YouTube.
Yeah.
I am Mark Soros, hanging out with me as always is.
I'm Chris.
And
I'm Rob.
Thank you all so much for joining us. Got a fun little video here, Robert, coming to us from coast to coast.
I'm excited.
Watch security camera captures orb transforming into a pair of people.
Oh shit.
Okay.
I know. I like how you emphasize that question mark.
Yeah, is it?
Is it people?
Is it? And now with most of these videos that we cover, okay, we're going to have our opinions about it. We're going to throw some theories. I encourage our listeners and our viewers out there
To do the same?
Do the same in the comments.
Fair enough.
There you go. That way you guys can have a little discussion, a little back and forth. You can feel like you're as if you're a part of us watching it with us.
How mad am I going to be when I see this video?
Oh no, the video is actually decent, but don't read the discussions.
All right, I won't read down,
I mean,
but I will read the article.
All right, cool.
Okay. As you said, it's from coast to coast.
Yes, coast to coast.
A mystifying video out of Mexico shows an orb floating across a field before transforming into a pair of people who subsequently vanish into thin air. The strange footage, which was posted online earlier this week, was reportedly captured by a security camera in the early morning hours of August 22nd at an unspecified location in Mexico. In the video seen above, the puzzling scene plays on a monitor as a bewildered man details the weirdness that began when an orb appeared in the sky. After eerily floating across a field, the peculiar illumination turns into what initially seems to be a singular person, though they are soon joined by a second individual who almost emerges from their companion.
It's weird. It's super weird.
Okay. As if that were not odd enough, the duo then dematerialized, leaving behind an empty field with no sign of their presence just seconds earlier, or later, I suppose is what he meant to say. Since being posted to social media, the video has amassed millions of views in just a few days and unsurprisingly spawned an array of theories. Serving as something of a supernatural Rorschach test, some suggest that the security captured an otherworldly occurrence, though whether it was the arrival of aliens or the manifestation of ghosts largely depends on one's perspective on the paranormal. That's fair. If you're nuts and bolts, if you're, mysticism and whatnot,
yeah.
There
you got your preferences.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I love that one. They always do this.
Boy.
There's always,
coast.
Boy.
Tim Bennell always adds this one at the end.
Yeah.
Skeptically minded viewers posited that the wild incident was probably either a camera glitch or a well-crafted digital hoax. What do you make of the compounding footage?
And be prepared for someone filming off of a monitor. We love how
Well,
people...
it's security camera.
Yeah,
so I guess. So someone's using their cell phone.
I mean, you could probably take the card off here. Okay, here we go.
All right.
Yeah.
So,
I always think it's always weird because the monitor's always filmed at an angle.
Yeah.
But the angle doesn't change the original angle of the security camera. It just makes it a little wonky
it makes
when you're
it
looking at it.
tough to see, but
Yeah.
so,
Well, there's probably reflections of stuff in the room. That's probably why they do it at an angle.
Yeah, you're probably right.
That's a good point. All right, well, we'll bring it up here. You can clearly see the orb here, and we'll see what happens. So there's the orb.
Okay, I see it.
Yep.
Oh, thank you, finger.
Yep, the finger tells you where it is.
Mystical finger.
I tried to keep my eye on the time code to make sure that nothing was jumping and skipping and
That
being
makes
weird.
sense.
And I didn't see anything. So when it gets to this point, there you go.
Oh, that wasn't a transformation. That was just a appearance.
It comes over and then just goes boop, and then there's a person.
And then
Okay.
there
Well,
seems to be a
so
second
do they
littler
do they
dude.
replay this again?
What's
in
that?
this do they replay this in the video?
I think they do, yeah. So there's another person like right
Oh, that's the weirdest.
Isn't it? And then they
Oh,
just
and look at that tracer.
go away. Yeah. If
Did you see the dark hair? Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, if you back it up a little bit,
Yeah.
Bill, you'll be able to see where the orb goes from the orb to people. It's really it's super quick.
So since the 90s, since just
Yeah.
post Jurassic Park, we've all been used to
All right.
morphing technology.
yeah.
But this doesn't morph.
No,
it
it's
just
right there,
is.
and then right there.
And then it goes dark.
You can
Yeah.
see
No, they just they kind of fade in.
they fade in. Yeah, like now.
That thing disappears behind this bush or whatever it is that's right there.
Mm-hmm.
When there's a second person though, that's interesting. I can't figure
Because
out.
it could be a smaller
it's right-
person standing
Well,
behind
yeah, they're
them.
already there.
But it's right there.
Yeah,
It's-
that person's already there. I don't think they just.
Oh,
And
wait, do you see the reflection on the wrist?
Yeah, like they had like an Apple Watch or something, or like a phone in their hand. It's weird. And then there's a little bit more stuff that happens in the field there. So I was trying to keep my eye on the time codes to see if anything was jumping or being.
Well, it's tough because they
herky-jerky.
zoom in and you can't
All
see
right,
what's going
let's
on.
watch right now to
I
see
think.
if when the person appears.
You can see it right.
So, all right, so as the orb goes
about
past, did you see them appear earlier in the shot?
Oh, are they in the background of the
Yeah,
shot
no.
too?
So as the thing, look, as the thing passes through, you see them appear, and then they sort of reappear, a few feet away.
Is it the orb right there? Oh wait.
All right, no, yeah,
Okay,
just
here you go.
look
All
at
right,
right in
wait.
front of the orb.
Okay, right there, right there. Oh.
Yeah, you see that? See that?
But
There's a flash of.
There, see them? Two feet
there's
show up,
something
they're
right
gone
there.
again.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
then
yeah.
they come
And then
back
they're there
here.
again. So it's almost like the head manifested, then they popped up again, as if like somehow the orb maybe energized the area and some sort of spectral manifestation fed off of it. Almost like we're dealing with two phenomenons. I'm just pissing in the wind with this.
Piss ahoy.
This is great. I
And
love
that
this.
they're like appearing, and then finally when the energy coalesces, you get this thing, or two things.
The two thing is really interesting though. It's
Because if this was better video, you could really see if it's pulling out of it or if it's just a dude standing behind a dude.
I think
right,
that's-
yeah.
that's
Because I mean, right there
what
you
it
can
is,
clearly
but-
see two heads, like right there.
Oh yeah,
and
then you
there's
see
like
the
a
reflection, which by the way is about the same height as where the orb was,
Yeah.
which makes me wonder: was this like maybe invisibility technology, and we were seeing the reflection of the wrist, and they kept showing up, like they were phasing in and out, and then they finally phase in.
All right,
And this is like some future tech or alien tech or some shit.
So maybe like,
Fae tech.
Maybe that is a part of like whatever's on that.
Yeah. So
dude's
think of it
wrist.
about it being on.
Because you see a
But then it keeps going past
a
them.
flash of black
Yeah.
But then it comes
before
back.
that too,
No, I know
though.
you
So
can
Yeah,
see
which
that.
looked like their hair, Chris.
yeah, and it's
Huh.
before. It's like where it came from, not where they are there.
That's fascinating.
It's weird. So, okay, skeptically, I don't want to be the guy to do it because I hate doing it. But,
Okay.
all right, this could clearly be like some sort of hoax, right? Where they
Digital hoax well within the realm of
100%,
possibility.
or it's just a happy accident where the guy's looking at the camera and he's like, "Oh man, look at what I found," you know?
Yeah.
Like,
And you always have to be aware. Oh, look, see, the head is appearing again. Remember that?
Yeah,
at the end?
yeah, no,
Yeah.
it like hops.
You have to be aware of video artifacting.
it could be artifacting,
But
100%.
what's really interesting to me is that there's an orb. And there's a huge reflection. Like, that's more than like an Apple Watch. That is like
Yeah.
like a fucking belt buckle bracelet.
I was thinking maybe like if he had his
All right,
watch
so
on
let's
and like it
Yep, the
like
two-
turned on.
So it's funny, the energy or whatever the orb is goes by, they appear. First you see a head, and then you see a phantom version of two of them, then you see
and then yeah,
the two guys, and then you see a reflection on one of their wrists or in their abdomen area. And there's been lots of like robotic aliens that have like a
There
glowing
has, yeah.
belt buckle type thing, like
Yeah.
I think Dragon Yaw
yeah.
and a few others.
It's really hard to get
But this-
details.
let's
They're
watch
they're
this
wearing white.
Let's watch this last part again though, because I found it really interesting. It seems like the smaller guy in the background is fading in and out, but you're
Well,
really
he
seeing
moves
his
to the
head.
left. All of a sudden, there he is on the left.
Yep.
Yeah, he's there. Then you see the
there he goes.
reflection, and then
Yep.
boom.
Yeah.
And then he's just he's gone.
Well, yeah, I mean,
I mean, it's
I'm
either
assuming-
video artifacting, a fake, or preternaturally fast and
I mean-
physics-defying weirdness.
it
Yeah.
looks like classic artifacting and frame rate stuff.
I
It
know
really
what
does.
you're saying, Chris, because it really does. But on the other hand, I don't know what would explain that. And unless
What,
there's
the artifact?
Because Mark was watching the time stamps. So how could they just appear there and then appear like 5, 6, 7 feet away, and then one of them sort of fading in and out while the other one's still standing there? Like, I don't know which part of video artifacting accounts for allowing these things to happen within the
So,
exact
I
time.
guess-
Well,
frame.
like frames can be dropped and still have the time running.
So that's what I'm thinking is
Fair.
the time could be normal, but the actual video, what it's capturing, it could
Yeah,
be
yes.
artifacting something.
Mm-hmm.
If that is the case, that's a happy accident. That ends up being really weird because you're like, what in the hell?
Yeah.
is
Yeah,
this?
not a hoax, but just a really strange
Yeah, just a
happenstance.
really weird. I'd
Yeah.
be curious to know, like, the area. Like, do they have any? Is there anything going on in the area?
Yeah.
Is there any like
UFO
local
sightings,
UFO
local war.
sightings? Yeah, if it's like a ghost thing or something,
Hmm.
it is. It's interesting. Now,
There's- no,
obviously,
yeah.
there's quite
Undeniably.
a bit, quite a
to-do.
quite a to-do that this could be.
I would also
So-
like to see other video footage taken with the camera to
Yes,
see if there's
that's
any
what I was thinking.
indication of artifacting and other, like
Yeah.
when a deer walks by or whatever.
Or if there's just more of this type of like depending on where this is shot and giving like what is it's like a something what is it 4:26 a.m. right?
Mhm.
So if depending on like all right the quality of the night camera, the night vision
Sure.
that like my Ring camera, I'm pretty sure probably the same quality as this is dog shit, and in the night vision just sucks.
Right.
Like it's just terrible.
Well, it's just to help
Everything's
dissuade
blown out.
thieves.
Your eyes glow, and
Yeah.
the
Well,
cat looks
yeah.
weird.
Everything looks
like,
demonic.
Everything,
Well,
looks
everything
super
glows. I
demonic.
mean-
Yeah, dude. It's
So
weird.
like that watch reflection, assuming it's a watch,
right.
that could be an artifact of like the low quality night vision where it just flashes big.
Right. Yeah.
But to
yeah,
me,
yeah.
well, everything's really intriguing about this. The two most intriguing parts, though, are when the orb goes by
Mhm.
and the things manifest, completely vanish, and then manifest again.
Yep.
And then oddly, when it seems like one of those people is either carrying or something on their wrist that is highly reflective, approximately the same size as the orb,
Yep.
and that triggers seemingly, I mean, obviously, correlation, causation, not the same thing.
Right,
But it
totally.
seems to trigger the second entity, the individual,
Mhm.
phasing in and out where all you see is their dark hair, boom, 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 and then gone.
Yeah.
I would love to have seen the video play out all the way.
No, same.
That
Same.
never happens because
No,
Oh, well, no.
No.
Fuck.
And it's going to be filmed with some weird angle on a monitor. So, all right, well, there it is. There you have it. Thank you for joining us. So here's the thing. There's a lot that's happening here. Leave your comments in the section below. Let us
Yeah,
know what
do
you
it.
think. Do you think this is something? Are we talking aliens? Are we talking ghosts? Talking demons? Are we talking hoaxes? Weird frame rate issues?
Yeah.
There's a lot that this could be. Regardless, super interesting video.
totally.
And I want to hear what everyone has to say
And we
about
can
it,
all
so let us know.
bring our own shit to the table.
Oh, 100%. You know,
That's
there's
the thing about this.
it's kind of the fun part about
Yeah.
this is you
Time
can,
travelers,
You can look at this video and there's so much
ghosts,
that you can kind
demons,
of dissect and pick
rods.
apart.
aliens, rods. It could have been a
Never-
rod.
It's never rods anymore.
Well, yeah,
man.
but rods are the ultimate in
We're
artifacting.
bringing rods back.
Yeah,
I thought
rods
we, I thought we
rock.
gave up on rods.
No, never give up on rods.
I'm pretty
yeah,
sure-
they're all bullshit. It's all
I'm
birds
pretty
and
sure
bugs.
I brought rod videos and I got chastised
Yeah.
Oh, well,
for my collection of rod videos.
are you saying that
mean-
I'm hypocritical?
No,
That I contradict myself?
just saying that you
To
might not.
paraphrase Walt Whitman, I am vast. I contain multitudes.
Ah,
Yeah.
excellent.
So sometimes I'm going to shit on your rods, and sometimes I'm going to be like, where the fuck are my rods?
Right, they're completely real.
Yeah.
It's not
They're
video
clearly
stuff.
cylindrical, 4-foot
Yeah.
long insects with 11 fucking pairs of wings.
Yes.
There you go. All
Or
right.
it's a shitbag dragonfly with an even shittier bag fucking Betacam.
Excellent. I love it.
Yep.
Discussion in the comments. Be sure to upload the video, smash the subscribe,
Do
and
it.
hit the bell. There's
Oh,
a,
yeah.
there's a merch shelf down below. You can
Hey,
buy
you
our,
can
yeah,
hit a
our
button
merch.
that will tell you when we release a new video, I hear.
That's I think the bell, right?
Is that the notification?
Is that still a thing?
I don't fucking know.
I don't
Hey,
know.
do it. If you know
I
what
think
we're
there is a
talking about, do it.
notification thing. I think there is.
Yeah.
YouTube changes stuff. and
We
I
don't know.
I don't pay attention.
We put one video out a week.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, figure it
like-
out. We're there.
Sure.
It's
Yeah.
announced.
But you
know
don't want to
what's
miss
happening.
this hot shit.
No,
Come
no,
on.
no.
That's true.
And again, there is a merch shelf beneath this video with
Mm-hmm.
all of our latest merch. You can check it out there. Follow us on the Instas, the Twitters, the Facebooks. Now we're on TikTok. And of course, we're a weekly podcast. We're available here on YouTube and Spotify. You
Yup.
can check us out on Patreon at patreon.com/Cryptonaut
Hell
podcast.
yes.
That is all the stuff. Thank you and good night.
Yeah. Thanks for the support. Tell us what you think. And if you guys want like a whole line of rod merchandise.
Let us know.
It's coming.
Yeah, you can do it. It's weird rods, man.
Oh, we should get like little plushy rods.
I've seen they make them. I've seen them.
Do they?
Yeah, people make little plushy rods.
Of course, who wouldn't?
I know. Well,
Oh.
just so that we can.
They
you
were
know,
the rage of the 90s.
just so we can
No, they were.
disparage them. Just disparage
Yeah,
them.
just to put them in the shame
Yeah.
corner.
People
God.
didn't understand the technology of like videos.
No.
You
And
know,
like
so
how-
even as a kid,
I
I'm like,
still
I
don't.
use video cameras, man. I know what the fuck that is.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
a goddamn bird. That's a fucking bug,
I,
bro.
I thought it was a rod. I didn't know, man.
Well, because you were a kid and that's what they were telling you.
I
That's
was-
what Fox
I
told
was in
you
my
on their
20s.
1.5 million like sightings, all their UFO shows from the fucking
I was in
90s.
my 20s discovering orbs.
You're a punk kid. Just learning how to use your dick, figuring out light.
Uh,
20s.
Bye.
He didn't know what rods were. I'm not here to judge you.
You caught that right? Good.
Oh, that didn't get recorded?
No, I'm sure you just stopped the recording now.
He never stops it.
Oh shit! All right, there you go. Peace.
All right, know your dick. Know yourself.
Know your dick. Know your rod.
Jesus Christ.